Okay, so I had this student come in about 2 months into the year, brand new student, Ragamuffin kid, long clothes, long hair, really, really a ragamuffin. And so I told him what our reading program was, and he looked at me and he said, "F you," if I can paraphrase, "I'm not reading." And I looked at him and I said, "Well, you can swear at me all you want, but you're going to sit down and read because that's the program." And he didn't know what to do because the reason he swore at me is he wanted to be sent up to the office and get out of the class. And so he just stared at me and I said, "Go sit down." And he went and he sat down and just stared at me. I went and got him a book, gave him a book, put it on the desk. I said, "Now you start reading this and I'm going to come and listen to you in a few minutes. And I want to hear how you read. I'm going to evaluate your reading." So we did that. And I said, "You continue to read this book, and when you're done, you're going to take a test on the computer, 10 questions. If you have read that book, you'll probably pass the test, if not the first time, the second time." So he did it because he didn't know what else to do with me. And so about 4 days later, he came into the room, and he took that book, and he just slammed it on my desk. And I went, "Uh-oh, what's going on here?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Have you read this guy?" And it was R.L. Stine, and it was a Goosebumps book, so we're talking like second or third grade book, and he's 13 years old. And I said, "Well, I know R.L. Stine, sure, I know all about him and stuff." He goes, "This was great." And I said, "Good, go take the test." Took the test, he didn't pass it the first time, studied the book that night, passed it the second time. So I gave him another R.L. Stine book, and this time he came, read it, took the test, got 100%. He came up to me and said, "I've never gotten 100% before." And he hugged me. And it was just, it was worth it. It was worth taking a little risk not to send him to the office in the first place. And then after that, he moved. He was gone. Another 3 weeks he was gone. My school was the 17th school he had been to by the time he was 13 years old.